sounds so good. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Junior's World of Soul. I am back with a new video representing R&B the right way, the authentic way. And as you can hear, I came in with Rahsaan Patterson, and that's his beautiful record, Sent from Heaven. I talked about this maybe about 2 weeks ago, and I think it's such a beautiful song. Everybody's on it right now, you know what I'm saying? And I hope, you know, he just put it out on all streaming platforms. So, you know, I am just so happy that everybody's really loving this song because it's a beautiful record. Rahsaan did what he had to do on this record. Now, if you are a fan of Rahsaan, you know Rahsaan just sings. Like, look at that note he hitting, like, in the background. Like, I know y'all see it. He's still hitting that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. That's why I'm such a fan of his. But y'all, Sent from Heaven is all on streaming platforms, so check it out for real. But y'all know why I'm here. I'm here to bless y'all with some current R&B bangers. But before you do anything, subscribe, like, share this to all the people that you know that love R&B, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to represent it the right way. But if you are new to Junior's World of Soul, current R&B bangers is all about, you know, giving a platform for R&B music. Y'all know right now R&B is not really getting the respect that it deserves in mainstream. So everybody is thinking, you know, R&B is dead, you know what I'm saying, or it's dying, or they wait for a person to try to revive it. And for me, it doesn't need reviving. We have it. It's just that nobody's talking about it. So for me, I wanted to create a platform where, you know, I could talk about signed or unsigned artists so they can get their music exposed. You know what I'm saying? I'm an R&B lover, and it was really hard for me to find, you know what I'm saying, to find, you know, R&B music, and it was really hard. But I said, you know what, I'm going to create a platform so I can give you these songs, and then I can tell you where to go, and you can listen to them and be like, oh my God, R&B is not dying, it's alive and well. Mainstream was wrong, and that's what I continue to prove. So again, so current R&B bangers, listen, I normally give y'all 4 to 6 bangers a week, but this week I'm giving y'all 3. You know what I'm saying? 3. So this video won't be too long. I won't keep y'all long like I normally do, because y'all know I could talk, especially when it comes to R&B. I like to talk, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna get y'all out of here quick, fast, and in a hurry, so don't worry. And I got my little wine, you know what I'm saying, trying to get back to it, but that's neither here nor there, you know what I'm saying? So let's get this started right here. So starting with the first joint, it's from a group that I really enjoy talking about, and I'm so glad that I got caught up on their music, and I'm talking about Lipstick Gypsy. And I got, you know, introduced to these guys when from actually one of my favorite sites, You Know I Got Soul, and they talked about a song entitled Overnight, and I was like, yo, this song is fire, like, who is this? And then I did my research, of course, and it's basically, you know, a producer and a songwriter getting together, and they understand that you know, they felt like, you know, things is different in music right now. Everybody's not original anymore, and they want to bring something different, you know what I'm saying? You know, the singer, he is the one that's very, you could tell the gospel, you know, influences that he have, and the producer, you know, who is what is his name? Chris is the producer, and he is just like, yo, like his sound, you know what I'm saying, his sound works, and with them two getting together, I think is an amazing thing, and I'm such a fan, you know what I mean? So it's so dope to talk about them. So maybe 2 videos ago, I actually talked about Lipstick Gypsy, because they had their song that they brought out. They brought out 2 songs. There's actually one that was titled Remind Me, and another joint is the joint that you hear in the background is entitled Dammit. And they got both videos on there. They on You Know I Got Soul website, but I'll also put their YouTube channel in there so y'all can check out the videos. So, you know, I was like so hyped because I've been waiting for them to give like an EP or an album. Well, they finally released the EP, and I'm so excited. And they entitled the EP We Were Together and I Forget the Rest. So I'm like, okay. So when I checked out the EP, because it came out last week, and I finally got a chance to listen to it. So Remind Me and Damn is on there, but it was this one song that I could not stop playing. It was called Don't Let Go. And let me tell you something, this song is so smooth, but it's just something different. and I think it's just an amazing song. And you know what I'm saying? Chris killed the production. He completely killed the production, and I just think it's different, and I think, and I really love it, and I can't wait till they get a full-fledged album. But this song, Don't Let Go, I've been playing like crazy. So this is the first joint on this week's Current R&B Banger. This is Lipstick Gypsy, and this is Don't Let Go. So here we go. Like, check the vibe, y'all. Like, it's so dope. So here we go.
So baby, don't let go of my hand. 'Cause I need to feel you here with me. So baby, don't let go of my hand.
Ha!
'Cause I need to feel you here with me.
Woo!
Hold
Now, let me tell y'all something like that. You know what's so? This song is like a ballad, but it got that knock to it. Like, for real, I was on my way home from work and I was playing this joint in the whip, and I'm just sitting there because this is supposed to be a ballad, but it got that hard bass in it, and I was just like, yo, this joint is dope, man. And I'm like, literally, this is like probably my favorite song on the album, on the EP, album, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I love this record. It hits so hard, and that's why I really enjoy about it. But y'all, you know what I'm saying? Did I mention John? I didn't even mention John. I called him the singer. I'm so petty. John gives you the vocals, and you can hear the gospel influence that he has. He was like, you know, it's so crazy hearing their story when John was like, you know, around his friends during that time, they was listening to other stuff, and he was inspired by R&B music because he came out of the church. And it makes sense, and you can hear, like, on this song, like, he's doing vocal runs, he's doing these licks, he's doing things like that to let you know that he has that gospel influence, and he has that growl in his voice. And I'd be like, John, you better sing. You know what I mean? And he really does it on this record. But I recommend you guys go check Lipstick Gypsy out. I think they're dope. I want these guys to shine. But definitely check out their new EP. Again, it's entitled We Were Together and I Forgot the Past. Like, y'all, forgot the rest. I am so sorry, y'all. I forgot the rest. So, y'all, check them out. I think they're so dope, like, for real. Please, because this is talent. When you bring two people together and I think they have the same vision, that's why their music is so good. So, again, first joint of Current R&B Bangers is coming from Lipstick Gypsy, and that is Don't Let Go. Alrighty, let's get to the next joint. And the next joint is actually coming from a legend that really bothers me. But we gonna get into it because it just annoys me that people don't really give him the respect that he deserves. You know what I'm saying? So,
if he don't treat you like you should,
then you should be mine. Y'all hear Kelly Price with them background vocals, but anyway, y'all, in my opinion, Brian McKnight does not get the respect that he deserves, man. He done wrote for so many people, and he's been consistent with his albums. Like, y'all don't understand. He has been out since 1991. Like, he was on Vanessa Williams' Comfort Zone album, and they did, what's the song? You Gotta Be... Is it that's what the title is? I love the record, but I'm gonna put I can't think of the name right now, but I'll put it in the more info box. And then he did his own album, and Brian McKnight album with One Last Cry, and that album is dope. It's so underrated. People don't like, because I'm telling you, the vocal arrangement on that album I'm such a fan of. And then, like, since then he's been so consistent, but it bothers me that when people talk about the 90s and you talk about 90s male R&B, a lot of people don't mention Brian McKnight. And I'm like, how could you not? You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy to me. Like, I just don't understand. He's been consistent. And don't get me wrong, Brian did some other stuff, you know, with giving a song to the adult company, whatever. Get your money. I ain't hating on you. You know what I mean? But I just feel as though that he just doesn't get the respect he deserves. You know what I'm saying? From the Brian McKnight to the Genesis album, he has been consistent. And when you listen to his album, it's like, yes, that's Brian McKnight. You know what I mean? So I am a fan, and I feel like he should get his respect. You know what I mean? So I was so happy when I saw that he had a new joint, and I was like, all right, Brian, how you gonna come with it? Because, you know, a lot of people try to adapt to the new school, and sometimes it doesn't follow through right. So I was like, oh, I hope Brian doesn't do this. I hope he just does good music. Because like my brother Sid said, at the end of the day, it's not even about, you know, charting or anything like that. Just make good music so you can feel good about it and you know it lasts. You know what I mean? So he had this new joint, and let me tell you something. When it's gone, I like it. I think it's smooth, but it has a little trap-ish vibe to it. It kind of like gives me the vibe of like Mary J. Blige's Thick of It. It has that type of vibe, but when you hear it and you listen to it and you listen to the vocal arrangement, you listen to everything, you're like, that's Brian McKnight. And that's very familiar, you know what I'm saying? So I thought it was dope. I like it. Like I said, it still has the essence of Brian McKnight, and I think it's a great song. So I wanted to talk about it. So here's the second joint of Current R&B Bangers. This is Brian McKnight's When I'm Gone. And it's just a smooth vibe, y'all, and I like it. Like the beat hits so hard. So here we go. All right.
Tell me how much you miss me when I'm not there beside you. It's getting harder and harder to breathe when I'm gone.
Bring it back, You know what I'm saying? A little smooth little joint. You can hear like a little trappish vibe in there, like so. You know what I'm saying? A little bit, but I think it's smooth, and that's what we love from Brian. We love Brian as a balladeer. Like for real, that's just what it is. One Last Cry, when that hit, everybody loved it. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. You know what I mean? I think. And he didn't stray too far from that, and that's what I like that he got a little bit of that trap-ish vibe in there, but he's still being Brian McKnight. It's not like you listen to it and you like, wait a minute, is this Brian? And then you listen and you like, yo, this is Brian. It's smooth, but it still got that current bounce to it, and you can respect it. You know what I mean? So I don't know when the new album is coming out from Brian McKnight, but I really like this joint, and it's on all streaming platforms. I think y'all should all check it out. And that is Brian McKnight with When I'm Gone. Alrighty, so we are at the last joint, the last artist we're going to talk about. And you know what? Before I go, I got to talk about Jordan Banks, because it bugs me out, because it's crazy. I haven't talked about him on Current R&B Bangers yet, and I don't know why. Like, he done had so many songs out, and I still have never talked about him. And I am a fan of this dude. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing about him, he is a church boy from Philly. And when you listen to him, you can hear it. You know what I'm saying? You know he's a church boy. Like, he said everybody in his family sung. You know what I'm saying? He said they used to sing, and, you know, they wouldn't go to sleep and eat. They love to sing so much. Everybody in the house sing. You know what I'm saying? That's my type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody with the music. How they say everybody with the shits. You know what I'm saying? I really, really enjoy that. But, you know, then, you know, again, he comes from the choir, so he was singing in the church choir. He also plays trumpet. So he's very musical already. And then his influences are Jill Scott, of course. Music, Soul Child, and Lauryn Hill, because he said when he brought the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, that was the first album that he brought. It just captured, it took him, you know what I'm saying, and then it's understandable, you know what I'm saying. So to hear those three artists he's influenced by, and then you know people from the church, I was like, Jordan is all right with me, you know what I'm saying. So then when I heard Keep You in Mind, when I heard this, I was like, okay, I like this dude. And then I saw live performances and his interview, and I just like his vibe. You know what I'm saying? And again, you can tell with the runs and all that, he is a dude from the church. It can't be denied. You know what I mean? So then, you know how, then I did my research, how he really got in the industry. He worked with Meek Mill. He worked with John Legend, Kanye West. He worked with K. Michelle, Maybe I Should Call. And then Keisha's Woman to Woman album, which is so crazy because for the last couple of days, I've been playing the Woman to Woman album like crazy. I've been playing the album like crazy. He's all over there. I think he on like 8, 9 joints on that album. Like, that album is dope. One of Keisha's best, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? So, this dude is built for this. You know what I'm saying? That's why it just bothers me that I haven't talked about him. You know what I mean? So, and again, it bugged me out because I'm like, how the hell did I not talk about this dude? And Unpopular, I ran to the ground. Like, I ran that EP to the ground, EP, album, whatever y'all want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Mirror, you know that's inspirational. Enough Pain, Come to Me. What else did I like? Dear Friend. Like, yo, I played it out and I'm like, how did I not play him? Like, that's bugged out to me. So, the song that I'm going to talk about, you know what I'm saying? This song actually came out in 2008 in the summer. Again, I don't know why I didn't talk about it because I liked the joint and I'm like, maybe that was a week that I didn't record or something. I have no idea, but I liked the joint. But he finally put the song on Spotify, and now, you know, people don't got to go to the SoundCloud page or YouTube. Now, if you, if you use Spotify and Tidal and the streaming, all that good stuff, now you got it. This song is dope because it's familiar. You will know it. You know what I'm saying? And then it's the spring. We're reaching the spring. This song can hit for the spring of 2019. Hey, better late than never with music. You know what I'm saying? But this song is dope. It's entitled Can't Keep Running. You will know it when you hear it. You'll know it's very familiar. So it's no way you cannot not like this song. So the last joint, this is from Jordan Banks, and this is entitled Keep Running. I already kind of gave you kind of what's being said in the song, but here we go. Just listen.
Can't keep running out of my life. Can't keep running out of my life.
It's yearning for Come on, y'all. Like, come on. My heart is yearning for your love. Like, it's familiar, you know what I'm saying? And then we reach in the spring now. This joint is in the night. Running in and out of my life. Come on, like, you can't help not to like this song. You know what I'm saying? And then the beat is crazy. You got a nice little groove to it. You know what I'm saying? You can't help not to dance. You know what I'm saying? So I think this joint is dope. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why it took me forever to talk about Jordan Banks. But listen, this song is all on streaming platforms. Listen, this song can be a hit for 2019. It was an internet hit for 2018, but let this joint be a big hit in 2019. I'm telling you, this dude is dope. I can't wait to see what he coming with next. You know what I mean? Because I think he's so dope. But that is the last joint, and that is coming from Jordan Banks, and that is Can't Keep Running. Well, those are your 3 joints plus 1, because I came in with Rahsaan Patterson's Sent from Heaven, and then you got Lipstick Gypsy with Don't Let Go, and then you got, hold on, give me a second, y'all, hold on. Oh, you got Brian McKnight with When I'm Gone, and then you got Jordan Banks with Can't Keep Running. Like, you got hits right there, y'all. Like, you got hits, you got bangers. You cannot not tell me that R&B isn't alive and well. It's alive and well. It's here, y'all. Just don't let mainstream fool y'all with the foolery. You know what I'm saying? And like I'm saying, when you hear this, y'all, share this to other people that love R&B. I'm telling you, people that love R&B will love current R&B bangers because I'm giving you bangers that you can't find. You know what I'm saying? And mainstream is not pushing it, so come on, share it to anybody that you know. You know what I'm saying? Show them that, hey, yo, JR is doing the damn thing when it comes to R&B music. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I done gave y'all enough. Like I said, I didn't want to keep y'all too long. But y'all know how I love coming in with a new joint, but I like leaving with a classic because I like to let you know a little bit of history. But actually, 55 years ago, this song was actually #1 on the R&B charts 55 years ago. So if you did your math right quick, that's 1964. And this is actually from my favorite label of all time. And this is actually the first hit for the Temptations. And it was written by Smokey Robinson, and this song was #1 for them. And it's an amazing record, and if you don't know the words, then something is wrong. But before I do that, before I go into that, I want y'all to check me out this Thursday. I do my top 5 R&B bangers of the month on 89.1 WFDU, iHeartRadio, HD2 from 2 to 4, The Goodness. Y'all check me out. I give y'all 5 bangers that I like from my current R&B bangers of the month of March. Y'all gonna like it. I'll be funny. I'll be a little shady, try to make you laugh. You know what I'm saying? But it's still all about R&B. But again, I'm gonna go out with the hit from the Temptations that kind of put them on the map. And hopefully you guys are ready to sing along. Here we go.
Well, you could have been anything that you wanted to, and I can tell the way you do the things you do, the way you do the things you do, the way you do the things you do.
And I'm out, y'all. Peace.